Hello, welcome to my channel. Before proceeding to study, please subscribe to my channel. Good day, everyone. Today, we will explore the fascinating world of blockchain technologies. We'll dive into key concepts like creation of coins, payments and double spending, Bitcoin scripts, Bitcoin P2P network. Let's get started. Slide 1. Creation of coins. Bitcoin coins are created using a decentralized process known as mining. To simplify, mining involves powerful computers solving complex mathematical problems to verify and secure transactions on the network. These transactions are grouped into blocks, and the successful miner who solves the puzzle for the block is rewarded with bitcoins. Mining serves two purposes. 1. It verifies transactions to maintain the network's integrity. 2. It introduces new coins into circulation in a controlled manner. The rewards reduce over time due to an event called halving, which cuts the reward in half every 4 years. For instance, in 2009, the reward was 50 BTC, and today it's 6.25 BTC. This mechanism mimics scarcity, similar to precious metals like gold, ensuring that Bitcoin remains valuable over time. Slide 2. Role of proof of work in mining. Proof of work (POW) is the backbone of Bitcoin mining. It ensures that miners expend computational resources to propose a valid block. This resource-intensive process prevents malicious actors from easily altering the blockchain. Here's how it works. 1. A miner must find a hash that satisfies specific conditions, which requires significant computational effort. 2. The first miner to find a valid hash broadcasts the block to the network. 3. Other nodes verify the block before adding it to their copies of the blockchain. POW also determines the difficulty level based on the network's mining power, ensuring block generation happens roughly every 10 minutes. An analogy: imagine solving a Sudoku puzzle. You have to put in effort to solve it, but once done, anyone can quickly verify it. Slide 3. Payments in Bitcoin. Bitcoin payments eliminate the need for intermediaries like banks. Transactions are made using public and private keys. 1. The sender creates a transaction by entering the recipient's Bitcoin address, public key, and the amount. 2. The sender signs the transaction with their private key, ensuring authenticity and ownership. 3. This signed transaction is broadcast to the network for validation. For example, if Alice wants to send Bob 0.5 BTC, the network ensures she has sufficient funds and the transaction is valid before it's added to the blockchain. The entire process takes minutes, making it much faster than traditional international bank transfers, which can take days. Slide 4. Double spending in Bitcoin. Double spending refers to the possibility of spending the same Bitcoin twice. Imagine writing a check to two people for the same amount. Both could deposit it, leading to confusion. Bitcoin prevents this by maintaining a public, immutable ledger. 1. Transactions are time-stamped and added sequentially to the blockchain. 2. The consensus mechanism, proof of work, ensures only one valid chain exists. 3. Nodes reject conflicting transactions. For instance, if someone tries to spend 1 BTC twice, only the transaction confirmed first by the network will succeed. This mechanism makes Bitcoin extremely secure for digital payments. Slide 5. Bitcoin scripts. Bitcoin scripts are like instructions embedded within transactions that dictate how funds can be accessed. They define the conditions under which the recipient can spend the bitcoins. The script has two components. 1. Script pubkey, locking script, specifies the spending conditions, such as requiring a signature from a particular private key. 2. Script sig, unlocking script, provides the data to satisfy the conditions in the locking script. A common script is pay-to-pubkey hash, P2P ETAKILOHENRY, which locks funds to a specific public key hash. The recipient needs to provide a valid signature to access these funds. For example, a multi-signature wallet might require signatures from 2 out of 3 participants to unlock funds, enhancing security. Slide 6. Common types of Bitcoin scripts. There are various types of scripts, each serving unique purposes. 1. Pay-to-PubKey hash, the most common script type, used for standard wallet transactions. Example, sending BTC from one wallet to another. 2. Multi-signature, multisig, requires multiple private keys to unlock funds, adding security for shared accounts. Example, corporate wallets where approval from two managers is required. 3. Pay-to-script hash, P2SH, allows more complex scripts by locking funds with a script hash. Example, escrow services where funds are released upon meeting specific conditions. These scripts enable flexibility and advanced functionality in Bitcoin transactions. Slide 7. Bitcoin P2P network. The Bitcoin network functions on a peer-to-peer P2P architecture, meaning every participant is directly connected without intermediaries. Instead of relying on a central server, the network distributes responsibility among all its nodes, computers running Bitcoin software. Key features include 1. Decentralization. There's no single point of control, which prevents manipulation or shutdown. For example, no government or company can single-handedly alter Bitcoin transactions. 2. Redundancy. Every node maintains a copy of the blockchain, ensuring that even if some nodes go offline, the system keeps functioning. 3. Global accessibility. Anyone with an internet connection can participate, regardless of their location. This decentralized structure enhances security and transparency, making Bitcoin more resilient to failures or attacks. Slide 8. Communication in Bitcoin P2P network. In a Bitcoin P2P network, nodes communicate and share information directly with each other. Let's break this down. 1. Transaction creation and broadcasting. When a user creates a Bitcoin transaction, e.g., Alice sending BTC to Bob, it is digitally signed and broadcast to all neighboring nodes. 2. Validation by nodes. Each node independently verifies whether the transaction is valid. For instance, it checks: does Alice have enough balance? Is the transaction properly signed? 3. Propagation. Valid transactions are shared across the network. This ensures that all nodes eventually receive the same information. 4. Inclusion in a block. Miners pick validated transactions from the memory pool to include in the next block. Example, imagine a relay race. The baton transaction is passed from one runner node to another until it reaches the finish line, block inclusion. This process ensures every transaction is secure and synchronized across the network. Slide 9. Benefits of Bitcoin's decentralization. Decentralization is one of Bitcoin's most significant strengths, providing multiple advantages. 1. Censorship resistance. No single entity can block, reverse, or prevent transactions. Example, in regions with strict financial regulations, Bitcoin allows citizens to transfer money freely. 2. Fault tolerance. The system can withstand node failures because it doesn't rely on a central server. Even if multiple nodes go offline, the blockchain remains accessible and functional. 3. Security. A decentralized network is harder to attack. Altering the blockchain would require controlling over 50% of the network's computational power, which is nearly impossible. 4. Empowerment of users. Users hold complete control over their funds, eliminating dependence on banks or intermediaries. This structure ensures Bitcoin remains reliable and independent, even in adverse conditions like cyberattacks or institutional failures. Slide 10. Real-world impact of Bitcoin and blockchain. Bitcoin and its blockchain technology have had a profound impact on the world. Let's explore a few real-world applications. 1. Cross-border payments. Traditional money transfers across countries are slow and expensive. Bitcoin allows near-instant, low-cost international payments. Example, migrant workers sending money home without high remittance fees. 2. Decentralized finance, DeFi. Blockchain powers a new financial ecosystem offering services like loans, savings, and trading without intermediaries. Example, platforms like Aave or Uniswap allow users to lend and borrow crypto directly. 3. Supply chain transparency. Blockchain ensures every step of a product's journey is recorded, making it transparent and tamper-proof. Example, tracking ethically sourced coffee from farmers to consumers. 4. Digital identity. Blockchain can store and verify personal information securely, reducing fraud. Example, governments issuing tamper-proof digital IDs. These use cases demonstrate how Bitcoin and blockchain extend beyond cryptocurrency, reshaping industries worldwide.